So yeah, slacking about that, man. I had the mic off. But yeah, I'm coming out here to speak to the 12 tribes of Israel. Not one, not Judah. Y'all been crazily fooled, man. I'm serious, man. The same book that's all over the earth says everything. But that's because everybody just don't care. Religion has tore up everybody. And I don't blame you how you feel, but what I do blame people for is not reading for themselves. It's not getting understanding for yourself. Because it's not just Judah, it's Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, and Issachar. There's 12 tribes. Who belongs to Simeon? DR, the Dominican Republic, right by Haiti, they're brothers. Levi, hold on, the Haitians and the Dominican Republic are brothers. They come from the same mother and father. But they don't show you that in the history books. But I got these books down up under that can put a lot of things to rest. And they fight all the time. They're always doing voodoo. They got a year festival that they do a lot of voodoo. The Dominicans and the Haitians together, and they smear boo boo on their face. The brothers, it's in the scriptures. It's in the scripts. They do these things. Why? Because they have failed to read the law of the Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. They have failed. The churches have failed you. So the Most High sent us brothers who you eerily regarded as nothing to come out here and teach to you. Because on Judgment Day, when the Most High shows who the prophets I should have been listening to, you're going to be like, oh my goodness, I just should have known. And we just trying to tell y'all we are those men. You see us out here on these highways and byways, we are those men. We are your next rulers of the earth. Most High will that the man that you see before you, I will be ruling this earth in power. It ain't nothing anybody can do about it. Psalms 118 and 8. It is better to trust in the Most High than to put confidence in man. This goes for the women too. Like I said, it is better to trust in the Most High than to put confidence in princes. It's talking about the upper class and the lower class. It's just better to listen to the Most High. Somebody can come and tell you that God loves everybody, and they're going to show you one precept. They're going to go to John 3:16 and ride that all the way to the bank. They're going to ride John 3:16 all the way to the bank. And everybody's going to be like, see, God loves everybody. Contrary to belief, the Bible, the Most High don't love everybody. He hated the wicked every day continually. But if you don't know what the wicked is, then you're lost in the sauce. Right? It is better to trust in the Most High, man. It is better. It's better to know where you come from. Do you know where you come from? Let me ask you, are you black? You look brown. You look brown, right? But your pants are black. Where's the land of black? But you're a black man, right? How can you be black but you brown? That's impossible. You see right there, that's a lie. That's a lie. You can't go around calling yourself black man when you're brown. You're actually calling yourself ugly, everything dirty. You see? That's just what I'm saying. It's a lie. It's just a lie, man. Hey, and not to be rude about it, man. It's just the young man said he was a black man, but he's not. Just can't do that. And again, to the brothers that are sitting on their couch and they gave up, they threw in the towel, they tapped out. They just, Most High gonna railroad you. You know what I mean? Psalms 146 and 3. Put not your trust in princes, nor in the Son of Man in whom there is no help. How can they help you? How can your soul be saved? And what is your soul? Your soul is just your personality, how you think. You want to be able to take how you think into the next life. That's what you want to do. How you think, your personality, the people you know, what you want to do in life, your goals. You want to take all that into the next life. That is just how it's done. Okay? Isaiah 2 and 22. Cease ye from men. whose breath is in his nostrils, for he is to be accounted of. So, if you're the type of man that can create things, and I'm not talking about cake, I'm not talking about milk or anything like that. I'm talking about, hey, you can go touch somebody and commit a miracle, make things happen. That is creating. That is doing. You know what I mean? These things happen. Don't be sitting on the couch, man. Don't be giving up. Don't tap out. Don't tap out, brother. It's just not worth it, man. It's just not worth it. What up, brother? It's just not worth it to tap out like that, man. You just can't do it, man. You got to keep on going, doing what you're supposed to do in life. But you got to give praises to the Almost High, the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You got to do those things. You know what I mean? You got to do those things. I got books. I got everything over here that anybody can need to prove anything. Without a shadow of doubt, to prove everything. On this side, the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. These are the true natives. You know what I mean? 1 Corinthians 9:16. For thou, I preach the gospel. I have nothing to glory of. For necessity is laid upon me. It's necessary that I preach this truth. It's a necessity, man. It's a necessity that these things must happen. You know what I mean? It's a necessity that I come out here and push this truth with all the facts and prove everything with facts, man. It is everything has to be proven with facts. You can't just come out here and say nothing. I'm not coming out here to say something and I can't prove it. Like, you can't do that. You can't come out here and say something and can't prove nothing. That is very irritating. To walk up to somebody saying something, they got something out, they put the information out, but they can't prove anything. They can't do it. You know what I mean? You got to be able to prove everything. Everything that come out of your mouth, you got to prove it. And you got to show facts. Without the shadow of a doubt, this happened. Without the shadow of a doubt, that's going to happen. And you got to prove it. You know what I mean? 1 Corinthians 9:16. For though I preach the gospel, I have nothing to glory of. I ain't got nothing to glory of. I ain't going to come out here and say I'm the best. Hey, can't nobody come out here and show me anything more than what I'm saying right now. Make what I say make sense another way. That's what I can say. Make it make sense in another way where it makes sense. That's it. You know what I mean? Make it make sense. I have nothing to glory of, for necessity is laid upon me. Yea, woe is unto me if I preach not the gospel. And that's what that's what I'm trying to do. You're sitting on the couch, man. You're sitting on the couch and trying to say, hey, it's a necessity that I come out here and do this because this is how I really get to people. It's everybody around here, man. This is how I really get to people. You know what I mean? This is how you get to people. This is how you get to the crowd. This is how you get to the masses. You come out here, you talk to the people, you prove all things. In the spirit of Yahweh, Shalom, Mashiach, Yahweh, you prove it all. You know what I mean? You lay everything on the line, and then you teach your people. It's a necessity that I do this. It is very important that I come out here and preach this truth. You know what I mean? Necessity is laid upon you. And necessity is laid upon you all as well. Yea, woe is unto me if I preach not this gospel. For if I do this thing willingly, I have a reward. But if against my will, a dispensation of the gospel is committed unto me. This is the opposite of will. This is, I'm just out here because y'all influencing me too. My brother should just give up that. What's going on, brother? Well, you look like you're just getting off work. Oh, you're not? All right. We just all look tired, huh? But you good. You're good looking, brother. Don't even worry about that. You're good looking, brother. Don't even worry about that, brother. What's your name, man? Yeah, come. This is the bad part. Look at the good part, man. No, I'm the only one on camera right now. I mean, hold on. You on camera all right? What you I love that. You look at that, you know what I'm saying? Hey, pose for the
I'm
camera.
talking about the camera with the folks can see. But you know,
Ah, nah, man. But anyways, yeah, hey, bro, check that out.
yeah, I'm
Judah Benjamin Levi, man, have you heard that you Israelite? Where's your father from? I mean, like,
yeah. I know. You know, I ain't gonna tell you.
Virginia.
Yeah, yeah,
Virginia, okay, cool, cool, cool. That's what I'm, because we go by geological location. Because when we look back to the diaspora in the transatlantic slave trade, our people were taken from the west part of Africa over here. And that's how we get everything through the scripts, revelations, and everything else.
I go along with that to a degree, but I know.
Okay.
I think well, I know we were here before that. We were here before anybody.
Yes.
Indigenous
Yes.
plant, to the plant, I'll put it like that.
I would
But
say
yeah,
yes.
still this applies. You know what I mean?
I would say yes. We had some folks come over here before that happened. So I would totally agree with you. I'm not gonna say it ain't. I would
No,
agree
I
with you
ain't
on that.
challenging nothing like
Yeah.
that. You
No,
know?
it's okay.
Like I said, I'm in agreement with that. I'm a Moor, but still, yeah.
So you black.
Huh? No, not black. No,
More means black.
no, 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 no.
Well, you tell me, educate me, because
Huh?
I come out here to listen as well.
Well, when I in court when I said I was black, I said I'm an Aboriginal Indigenous on Carpenters Moor.
Okay.
That's the last thing they had. And they let
Right.
me go. Because, well, thank you.
Sovereign.
Yeah, yeah. Well, no, I only get into that. The only true sovereign is Most High.
Okay, 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 okay. I'm still learning.
Oh, well, I mean,
I'm still learning.
we all are. I am
Right.
as well. You know what I'm saying? But there's certain things that can affect it. You know, like these cats here, certain things that they can't do, but we just don't know that.
Right.
I mean, and with this being said, matter of fact, it was a brother back in the early 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
The website was called Tribe of Aboriginal Nations,
Mm-hmm.
and he was a Hebrew Israelite, and there's certain things he was actually saying, and I learned a lot from him.
Right.
But, we shouldn't even be dealing with this low end of things, you know. And
Or she can say that I can sit not to a certain.
when I say that, I'm talking about more like international laws and stuff like that.
Right, right,
Because
right.
like when you've been doing the right to travel thing,
Right.
they go by statutory law. Statutory law has no rules. So he wants to be dealing with law that doesn't have the rules. Once you get to the international side,
Right.
they can get dealt with. And if they touch you and you under treaty law, it's a done deal for them.
Right.
Prison or even shot by firing squad. That's serious. I'm really truthful
Right.
about that. You know?
Right.
Yeah, but you know, I'm glad to see you out here.
And now I'm gonna do the work regardless.
So,
So,
you know the brothers inside that sell the oil?
yeah, I know both of them right there. Yeah. You can tell them out
We
here.
on Brandy,
I'm not with that camp, but we're
Oh,
all
okay.
connected through one nation.
Gotcha.
One nation, we all keep the law,
Absolutely.
and we see each other. We pound it up, shout one month, and everything else is that they go over here and learn from this brother,
Yeah.
and I'm over here learning from this brother. But hey, we
I
still
learned from another brother
Right.
just 2 days ago about the tattoo thing.
right.
You know, a lot of all these people out here with tattoos and stuff, but it's not
What
really
about it?
really
Though? What about it?
I forgot what you pulled out of it, but it was just
Oh, okay,
saying
yeah.
that they marked their
We can't
bodies.
we can't do that.
Yeah, we're not supposed to do that.
We're not supposed to do that. I wish I'd have known.
I mean,
I mean, you know what I'm
get some
saying?
wrecking bomb and take it off in 6 months. It didn't take that long.
No, because then they got to shoot me, and those needles can't go in.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that too.
Unless it's like emergency. I don't think that's an emergency. Because when somebody come up there and look at me, but like, you got it. I get to tell them my story.
Right. Oh, yeah.
I get to tell them how it came to that. But to let them in all that, nah, I'm good, brother. I ain't gonna do all that. You ain't finna hit no laser on me.
Yeah.
I'd rather just tell my story. Hey, so was you thinking about that? I had to, he called himself a black man, so I had to be like, how are you black when you brown?
There's an answer. I'll put it like this. You can look it up. There's an answer.
Right.
So I'll say this in the General Assembly up in Richmond, they got a student that's an it.
They got a what?
Woman says it. You know, nothing.
Right.
And I argue tooth and nail against that. It's protection for you. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I mean, it's up to your free will to say whatever you want to say.
Yeah, man.
I mean, when you get in
What's
that
your number,
courtroom,
brother? What's your number?
huh?
What's your number, man? We can chop it up sometime. Meet out here one day, and I interview you some questions and stuff.
Yeah, I don't want to be put on the spot, but
Hey, man, but if I need to interview you, brother, you gotta come out here and you gotta
that's
do
me
some
right
interviews.
there.
All right. And what's your name?
Shaw.
Officer Marakai, man. That's
Okay,
it.
good to meet you.
Officer Marakai. But yeah, brother, just, shock.
Shaw, like Shaw Moran. Yeah, it's almost a title.
okay. I got, because I be hearing my brothers and they be saying they be out holding camp places, but I'm out here solo dolo. Hey, got to, man. Hey, that's why I'm out here just trying to inform them because when they think of the Bible, it's been poorly iterated to our people and it's been put in a different way. It's like having a screwdriver, right? The intention was just to help you fix something, but it was used to kill us, and that's what happened. The Bible was used to kill our people instead of fix them, and that's what happened. And then so we debate people on. We show all the nations that are in there, and that's the whole importance to show all the nations, show who everybody is without the shadow of a doubt. And then I got all the info books. I made sure I came with the books, man, because I gotta prove all things. What's up? Septuagint. I ain't coming out here no Septuagint, man. They ain't carrying no Septuagint. That's a big book, brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to go to the blue letter. I'm gonna have to go through the blue letter, but I'm by myself. Some books can't be bought. Some books can't be bought. I got all this right here. I'm going to the blue letter. Yes, I'm gonna go to Hebrew. I speak it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I can break it down. You know what I'm saying? The Lashon Kodash, and I also got my Hebrew book in there just in case. But dude, that's a good one. You know what I'm saying? All right, brother. You take it easy, man. Powerful conversation with the brothers. Good to meet different brothers. Conversation, you know what I'm saying? The Most High came out in the Lashon Kodash and conversations like that. So, the dialogue is always good with brothers who don't believe the same thing. What's going on, brother? Hey, keep that beard on. Don't ever take it away. You know what I'm saying? So conversations are good, man. Conversations are really good. Let's see. Okay. So yeah, back to what I was talking about. Yeah, 1 Corinthians 9:16. I was just going on brothers tapping out. Brothers tapping out way too early, man. I mean, we ain't even got to we in the fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying? Brothers giving up. Brothers not want to do it and allowing their jobs to keep them from doing something and keep them from this new kingdom to come. You can't do that. You can't do that, people. It's a fight. And it's very important to endure through everything, man. You got your personal problems. I do understand that. But when you're out here and you're doing this truth, man, you got to do it. You got to fear the Most High and you got to talk about it. You got to talk about all the plagues the Most High has done on this earth and still is doing. You got to understand not to be like, well, Hurricane Katrina. It's not Hurricane Katrina. It's the Most High and His angels. And if you don't believe it, that's cool. But be able to go through the scriptures and prove all things. You got to be able to prove all things. You got to be able to say, hey, I believe in this and I can prove it. I can show you what I believe in. And stop saying what I believe in and you can't prove it. You just want to stand on what you believe in but can't prove it. You just don't want to hear nothing else. And that's cool, man. But we got to understand that you got kids coming out of here. You know what I'm saying? You got children you raising up in the house and they're going to take the same garbage to school. They got to be able to prove that too. It's good to homeschool, but you know what I'm saying? Most of us would like you to homeschool your kids because they lie too. You got to be able to prove things. It's good that your kids are able to go to school and when they talk about something they can prove it. Be like, yeah, Jerome, Keith, just go over here and see where I read. Look at the scholars, they're all writing about it, the theologians, you know what I'm saying? All these things. But brothers, you can't tap out just yet, man. You can't tap out. You got to endure to the end. He that endured to the end, the same shall be saved. You know what I mean? what is my reward then? Barely that. When I preach the gospel, I may make the gospel of Hamashiach Yahushua without charge, that I abuse not my power in the gospel. And that's power. Again, when I preach the gospel, I may make the gospel of Hamashiach Yahushua without charge. Man, make it don't seem like it's not important. I'm not going to make it seem like it's not important. It's important, man. The word, the word of the Most High is important. And who is the word? Hamashiach Yahushua, who he ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. That's who important. It's very important, brother. Very important on this earth. He's doing a lot of work. He's doing a lot of work. And the Most High is opening up his mysteries to his prophets. And we're coming out here and we'll be out here week in and week out to tell you the mysteries. But first we got to teach you to fear the Most High and talk about it. Fear him. Fear the Most High. So when you read it, you understand that you got to do these things that are very important. They're imperative. Everything must happen. Everything must have to go down. What's that? Luke 1:44, 1:47. These prophecies have to be fulfilled. They just have to be. This is John 21:17. He said unto him the third time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? Peter was grieved because he said unto him the third time, lovest thou me? He was grieved because he just had to make sure. Like, all right, do you love me? Just like, I'm asking our brothers. I'm calling brothers like, hey, man, do y'all love the Most High? They be like, yeah. But it's an action. It's like talking to your wife. When you ask your wife, when your wife asks you, do you love her? And you say, yeah, but your actions say different. The things you do are different. And vice versa. When your husband asks you, do you love her? But honey, your actions are different. But what you do when you go home and you say that we're about to go somewhere when you get off work and you go to sleep. I understand you're tired, but baby, this work has to be done. You got to put in your work. And your work is physical. It's not what you say, it's what you do. It's what you do, and actions are weighed by them. And then that's when people start saying, you don't love me. And that's how the Most High does it. The Most High looks at your actions, and your actions are weighed. And he weighs them out. And that's how he comes to the conclusion that you don't love him, and that's how destruction starts to happen. Go to Amos 3:6. That's how things start to happen. The Most High is like, you know what, take out this part. Like when he put turkey under the ground. He put a good portion of turkey under the ground and collapsed. That's the desert. They don't have much foundation out there. They don't have much foundation but sand. And it just collapsed right up under the ground. And everybody just like, oh my goodness, they saw that. I saw that happen. That was insane. The Most High is powerful. So what is my reward then? Barely that. When I preach the gospel of Hamashiach Yahushua, I may make the gospel of Hamashiach Yahushua without charge. Because when I preach this gospel to you and I go through these precepts showing you what you want to know, the things that you want to hear, and you come and you inquire of me, and I go to these precept upon precept, at least 2 to 3 witnesses, and give you that understanding, you know that these scriptures are very important. It's like that. Again, I'm going to go back to John 21:17. He said unto him the third time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? Peter was grieved because he said it unto him the third time, lovest thou me? And he said unto him, Hamashiach, thou knowest all things. Thou knowest that I love thee. Hamashiach said unto him, feed my sheep. And that's what I'm doing. I'm feeding. I ain't got no bowls of soup. But I'm feeding you spiritually, man, your spirit, giving you understanding to welcome to the sign and inquire, what is these you're talking about? Why are you out here? Why are you doing what you're doing and giving you an understanding? Why are we out here on these corners, man? We ain't out here. I ain't got no dental. I'm not getting paid the Friday after that, man. How many brothers do you know out here on these street corners doing this? It's not that many. For the pastor is many, but the workers are few. How we doing today, sister? It's starting to feel cool, huh? Man, I was blazing hot earlier, man. I'm trying to tell you. And he said, feed my sheep, and that's what we out here to do. But y'all out here tapping out. Brothers are out here tapping out, man. They can't do it. Brothers supposed to be pillars of the community. We are supposed to be pillars of the community, man. We gotta be pillars of this community, our community. We can't be pillars of every community, man. We gotta go out here and teach the people, help the widows, be fathers to the fatherless. We got young kids walking around with no father. I mean, the fatherless is just his father died. Not that, the mother put him out the house. That's not the fatherless. That's not the father. Fatherless is that the man he's died. He died at war. He died in a car crash. He died. He passed away. That's the fatherless. Biblically, that's the fatherless. That is the fatherless. Not a man that's been put out the house for any other reason, for irreconcilable differences. None of that. Jeremiah 20:9, again. Then I said, I will not make mention of him, nor speak any more in his name. But his word was in mine heart, as a burning fire shut up in my bones. I can't stop speaking this truth, man. Y'all giving up. You brothers at home, sitting on the couch, giving up. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to do things in the world. You want to go out. You want to party. You know what I'm saying? Shalom, man. You know what I'm saying? You just want to be a part of the world, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, some of you brothers just want to be super niggas. That's what it is. They're super niggas. They want to go out, try to smash every woman they see. And that's what our brothers are doing. They just want to have sex with everything they see. But when you ask them, would you want another man to do that to your daughter, they're quick to say no. That's hypocritical. To want to do it to another man's daughter, but don't want nobody to do it to your daughter, that's hypocritical. You respect every man's daughter. You go to that man, ask him about his daughter and his daughter's hand in marriage. And you women, you meet their mothers. You women go home and meet that man's mother, man, and cook in the kitchen. Do those things that women ought to do. Men do those things that men ought to do. You don't go out and talk to another man's daughter without talking to the father. You just don't do that. That is very disrespectful. Ask any man that's a father to talk to his daughter, and you don't even talk to him. You don't even ask his opinion. I just don't want you coming to my house after that. You don't want to talk to me, but you want to date my daughter? Are you serious? That's just insane. A woman wants to date my son, but you can't meet the mother. You can't go talk to the mother and see so she can check you out because you don't want the mother to see how you really are. That's what that is. Most of these sisters in these other nations, you women don't want the mother to see how you are and tell her son not to deal with you. Just like these young men. These young men don't want to meet the father because the father's going to tell his daughter how you really are. And right in front of you. Don't no man want his daughter with some scavenger. This man want his daughter with an outstanding gentleman and a young man that's going to take care of the house. And most of your husbands are nerds. Most of your husbands are nerds and they're goofballs and they're squares. That's just what it is. That's the truth. But y'all want to go after the dude that's, everybody knows his name. You want the dude that every woman wants. Nah, man, that's just not how we do it. That's how you get irreconcilable differences. Because you didn't choose the man that you knew who was a good pick. Or you didn't choose the woman that you knew was a good pick. You just chose the one that everybody wanted and looked like everybody wanted. But all I'm saying is, men go to the father. Women go to the mother. Then y'all can start having better relationships. Because don't no man want you checking his daughter out unless you ask him. And don't no woman want their daughter, don't no woman want their son with a woman that has no respect for nothing, not even herself. And that's just how it is. And that's biblical. That's how we always do it. It's just the truth. See, You brothers that's sitting on the couch, y'all know that. Y'all supposed to be out here preaching this truth, having this gospel out, doing what you're supposed to be doing. You know what I mean? Doing what you're supposed to be doing, man. It's hard work, but the work got to be done. Got to do it. All right? But his word was in mine heart as a burning fire shut up in my bones. And I was weary with forbearing, and I could not stay. For I heard the defaming of many, fear on every side. Report, say they. Pop, and we will report it. It just came, man. Hey, this word is in my bones, man. These scriptures in my bones, man. I ain't finna sit here and tell you a life story. I'm finna go to the precepts. We're going to the precepts, man. We're going to say, thus saith the Most High. We ain't finna thus say, I ain't your pork chop preacher. I ain't finna buck dance for you. I ain't finna tell you none of that stuff, man. It's going to be thus saith the Most High, whether you like it or not. That's it. You can argue till you blue in the face, or you can just pull scripts, man. That's just how it is. Romans 8:35. Who shall separate us from the love of Mashiach Yahushua? Shall tribulation, me going to jail, me losing my job, me getting shot, you know what I'm saying, my son getting ran over by a student, the wife getting kicked in the butt, tribulation, things that happen to me. Shall the tribulation take me out this truth? Or distress? Man, I'm just tired, man. Just, man, it's just distress that's taking you out? Is it distress? Or persecution? People say, man, what you doing out there, man? You just look crazy. You out there on the microphone just saying all these things. You look crazy. Why are you out there talking about that with the Bible? What y'all reading loud and telling people they going to hell and everything else? Persecution. People persecuting for what you believe in and what you do. Because you doing it, they not. They scared to do it. That's why they not doing it. Because they scared to do it. Or famine. Famine gonna take you out this truth? Nah. What you gonna be like the brother in the woods says, Maccabees, Eleazar? They try to offer him the lamb, but pretend to the people that he was eating pork. You gonna be like that and eat it and take the food to take you out the truth? And we'll give you this food, but you can't do that no more. Right? Or nakedness, or pearl, or sword. Somebody gonna put a gun to your head and say, hey, I'll let you live, but you better not teach that truth. Or threaten to kill you, or threaten to do harmful things to you, to stop you from doing this truth. Did somebody do that to you? And you, Most High ain't taking you at all, man. Right? As it is written, for thy sake, we are killed all the day long. It don't matter, man. We killed all the day long. It don't matter, man. We are accounted as sheep for the slaughter. In all these things, we are more than conquerors through him that loved us. For I am persuaded that neither death, nor life, nor angels, nor principalities, nor powers, nor things present, nor things to come, nor height, nor depth, nor any other creature shall be able to separate us from the love of the Most High, which is Mashiach Yahushua, our master, man. And you brothers that are sitting on the couch, y'all better fear the Most High and talk about it. Ecclesiastes 12 and 13, let us hear the whole conclusion of the matter. Fear the Most High and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. You're supposed to keep the commandments of who creator that created you. Not for the people that who threaten you and threaten your life and your freedom. If we don't keep this law, we're going to jail. If we don't pay this, we're going to jail soon. See? Y'all don't understand. Y'all fear men, not understanding that the Most High's eyes is 10,000 times brighter than the sun. And that's what y'all not understanding. All right? Let's go to somewhere else, man. So Psalms 119 and 9. Wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his ways? By taking heed thereto, according to thy word. That's how man cleanses his ways in the things that he's doing. He's taking heed to the word. And who is the word? Hamashiach Yahushai, man. Who the Lord is when he calls Jesus Christ. That's how a young man cleanses his ways. And not just a young man, but a woman. A woman as well. That's how she cleanses her ways. She listens to the word of the Most High. That's how it's done. Hey. And these are things that how we're supposed to teach our children. It's how do they make their way straight? How do they do what they're supposed to do in life? Again, Psalms 119 and 9. Wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his ways? By taking heed thereto, according to thy word. Go to Isaiah 11 and 2. That's the understanding. That's the Holy Spirit. This word and this knowledge and understanding, that's the Holy Spirit. It's not something that takes over you in church and you start holding and all this other stuff, flipping over and running through the church and doing backflips, front flips and stuff. Man, that stuff, man, that's rhetoric, man. That ain't true at all, man. That's just not true at all, brother. You know what I'm saying? And why is it important to teach our young men? Because they walk around crazy. And the young women, they walk around crazy. Like they ain't got no sense in their head. Right? Proverbs 22 and 15. Foolishness is bound in the heart of a child, but the rod of correction shall drive it far from him. And that's something we got to teach early, man. And we all learn those lessons. We all learn those lessons. To discipline our children because they need it. The rod of correction. But some of us don't spank our kids and discipline them. They allow them to do whatever they want to do. These are things that you got to teach them, man. What? Fear the Most High and keep His commandments. Right? What's that? This is Psalm 75. For He established a testimony in Jacob and appointed a law in Israel, which He commanded our fathers that they should make them known to their children. These laws and commandments we're supposed to make them known to our children. Fear the Most High and keep His commandments. This is a command. This is how you fear the Most High. You do what He tells you to do. Right? That the generation to come might know them, even the children which should be born, who should arise and declare them to their children. So it's basically an inheritance. These commandments, these laws are an inheritance. Hold on. So, who's this lady right here? Let's go to this lady real quick, man. Because this lady right here said all young black men are a threat. Let me see. Let me see. Let's see who this is. So yeah, it was a 2016 IAC National Conference, right? What's her name? What's this lady's name? I mean, did y'all hear that? The Israeli council, the woman spoke out of the council, the Israeli council, and said that all young black men are a threat. And then after she said all young black men are a threat, then they start the draft of the war. Got to start thinking about it. They implement they implement drafts to the war after they say all young black men are a threat. The Israeli council, that's what they say. They should be worried about things out there, but they saying all young black men are a threat. I mean, I hope y'all reading this stuff, man. This stuff is really going to happen. World War III is just around the corner. It's just around the corner. All this stuff is just around the corner. It's going to pop off in a major way. Hey, and we surrounded by nothing but bridges. So where are you going? One of the largest naval and military army bases right here in Norfolk, and our people are not even thinking about it. War will happen here. World War III will come down. And as soon as they say the young black men are a threat, they start doing the draft implement. As soon as it came out. And that came out in 2016. And it's just now showing worldwide. Just now. They're just now letting it out. Saying all young black men are a threat. And that was the Israeli council that said that. All young black men are a threat. And they drafted them up to what, 18 to 27. And they say they're willing to go even higher based off the money that they'll give them. And they drafting women too. They drafting women too. So you know if they say the young black man is a threat, they're also saying that the young black woman is a threat. And they finna go ahead and draft them. It's going to happen. And I'm just coming out here just to say the news. I'm just coming out here and tell you just in case you didn't see it. Most of y'all are not going thinking of survival, not running, not protecting yourself, not in the gyms. It's going to pop off, man. These things is going to happen. And then you got a lot of stuff coming in through immigration, a lot of terrorists coming in through their immigration and stuff like that. Over there in New York right now, man, hey, a lot of immigrants are just shooting people and killing people, and the cops, slapping women in the trainways. A lot of stuff is going to happen, man. And you think it's not going to happen by you? It's going to happen, partner. It is going to happen. And a lot of us is not even preparing for it because you think can't nothing happen to you, that you think that you are just that powerful and that strong like a ghost, that ain't nothing can ever happen to you, man. Hey, if you're not with Yahweh, Hamashiach, Yahweh Shah, like it says in the scriptures, Matthew, Revelation, Ezekiel, Daniel, man, I'm trying to tell you, you are not protected. You live by no moral code. And the man that created you in this earth, he's going to take you out. Regardless of what you got to say, regardless of how you feel. It's going to happen. Let me get this, man. Pull this up. The second Ezra 15:1, behold, pay attention, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Most High. And it's prophecy that's going to happen. Hey, everything that you read in Matthew 24, go there and read it yourself. Everything in Matthew 24 is happening. It's either has already happened, or it's in the works. It's happening, man. Whether you want to read it or not, it's happening. Right? So this is Matthew 2:6. And thou Bethlehem, which is our land, Hey, the land of Bethlehem and Judah belongs to the so-called black man here today. That's our land in the parts of West Africa. All that land belongs to us. That's our land. They're out there pretending to be us. Take your heritage back, so-called black man. Take your nationality back, man. Don't let somebody take something from you. We walk around here telling Buzz, hey, that man gonna take something from me. But when somebody over here and he don't look like you taking, we ain't willing to do nothing about it. I ain't saying go to war. I ain't saying shoot nobody. I'm saying coming back to the laws of the Most High. That's all I'm saying. Come back and start teaching your family laws, statutes, and commandments. For out of thee shall come a governor that shall rule my people, Israel, which are the black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. Man, start asking some of these Caucasian people. They be knowing your history. Just walk up to the nearest Caucasian guy. He know who you really are. They know who you are. The thing is, you don't know who you are. You keep calling yourself black man, black woman. You're brown. You're not black. Let's get deep in this, man. Second Ezra 15:1, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Most High, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. And what's true? The laws are true. Psalm 119, 142. Let's get there. Let's get there, man. Book of Psalms. 119, 142. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth. That's the truth. Is the law. Right? They cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. They in paper, man. They in these scripts. They're faithful and true. They will not give up. They will not give in. Everything is going to happen. Right? Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the cruelty of them trouble thee that speak against thee. So these imaginations that are against you, like the woman that said, all young black men are a threat. That was an Israeli council that said that. They said that. The Israeli council said that in 2016, that all young black men are a threat. And all of a sudden, we're having a draft. Every young man has to enter the draft. Not every young black woman, Hispanic and Native Indian, is going to have to enter the draft. It's just going to happen. These things are imperative and they must happen. They're going to get you. What's going on? Come. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. What is unfaithful? That's you that is sitting on the couch right now. You're unfaithful. You're giving up, you're tapping out, you're unfaithful. You're not doing the work of the Most High. You will be put to death. And there is no respect of persons. But he does have respect unto Israel. But no respect of persons. You're not doing the work. You're not doing the work that must be done. You're not doing it. Why? James 4:4. Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with Yahweh? Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is an enemy of the Most High Power, a friend of the world. They say you're a friend of the world. You love the things that go on here. It's just the truth. These things are the truth. If you're a friend of this world, you're an enemy to the Most High Power. Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. Because it's you. The men. The women got a job to do, yeah, but it's mostly the men. It's the men. It is the men the Most High is worried about. And what he's talking about, it's the men. These women follow whatever the man does, regardless of what they say. Man, that's just gibberish and babble. These women follow what the man do. And whatever the man allows them to do, they do. No matter what you say. She said I was right. See, you guys missed it. It's just how it is, man. They're gonna follow everything that you do. 2 Corinthians 4:3. But if our gospel be hid, and the people say, hey, we don't see no righteousness on the earth, man. But hey, but if our gospel, the good news, be hid, it is hid to them that are lost. You're lost. You don't understand the good news, man. You're lost in the sauce, man. All the stuff that go around that seems so good to you and tastes so good, that's the sauce you're lost in. It's metaphorical, man. Right? And whom Yahweh of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not. Lest the light, where the Proverbs 6:23, that's the light. Let me go there. Lest the light is said, Proverbs 6:23, show you what the light is. For the commandment is a lamp and the law is light. And reproof of instructions are the way of life. That's the light. That is the light. In whom the power of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not. Lest the light of the glorious gospel of Hamashiach Yahweh, who is the image of Yahweh, should shine unto them. You're blinded. He don't want you to see because you are unfaithful. You are unfaithful, so he don't want you to see. And that is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the Most High Power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. It is a fearful thing. I'm trying to tell you, it's a fearful thing, man. Second Ezra 15:4. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Behold, saith the Most High, I will bring plagues upon the world. COVID-19. He's bringing more plagues beside that. Right? Behold, saith the Most High, I will bring plagues upon the world. The sword, famine, death, and destruction. See? And who's that going to be? The unfaithful. Those are going to be the ones that are sitting on the couches. You know, Wisdom of Solomon 5:7 real quick. This Wisdom of Solomon 5:7. These are the ones right here. We have wearied ourselves in the way of wickedness and destruction. These are the ones that are sitting on the couch and not doing what they're supposed to be doing. They lost. They don't want to do that work, man. They want to go out here, walk around, look for girls, commit fornication, and smash somebody's daughter. But don't want the same thing to happen to their daughter. You know what I mean? We wearied ourselves in the way of wickedness and destruction. Yea, we have gone through deserts where there lay no way. But as for the way of the Most High, we have not known it. And you don't feel like that. You sitting on the couch. Like, I have not known it. And I ain't here doing the work. I ain't out here doing what I'm supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? It's just, that's just, hey, you weary yourself in the way of wickedness. That's what you're doing. You weary yourself. Proverbs 6:4. For the Most High hath made all things for himself. Yeah, even the wicked for the day of evil. When I said things are going to pop off, it's going to pop off. He hath made everything, even the wicked, for the day of evil. I tell you, man. Come out of her. Y'all got to come out of her. And symbolically, I'm saying come out of her. Meaning like when you want your son to come out of a whore, when you want your son to not deal with a whore, when you want your daughter to not deal with a whoremonger. See, a whoremonger is a male, and a whore is a woman. When the mother and father don't want their kids to deal with a whoremonger, that's how the Most High is reverencing them. Right? Second Ezra 15:5. Behold, Revelations 18:4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. And that's what's going to happen. Everybody here that is not listening and paying attention to the Most High Power's words that are coming out of these scriptures, you're going to receive these plagues. You should repent. Lest ye repent, man. That's what's going to happen. Plagues. COVID-19 hit is going to hit again. These plagues are going to hit again. It's going to hit in a major way. It's going to hit in a major way. Man, they are digging up all type of ways. Because remember, they got to have population control. And they're going to have population control, man. But the Most High is using them to get everybody. Because they are in wickedness. They in wickedness. You know what I mean? 2 Edwards 15:5. Behold, saith the Most High, I will bring plagues upon the world. The sword, which is today, is a gun. Today's sword, the modern day sword, is a gun. Back then it was a sword. So when he said the sword, he's talking about guns. People just going to be gunning each other down. That's what's going to happen. People going to be breaking into people's houses because the grocery stores only carry 3 days worth of food. That grocery store going to be stripped solid. 3 days. It's going to happen. Plagues, famine, destruction, the sword, all of it's going to happen. Y'all think everything that's happened in the Middle East that's going to hit here? It's going to hit here. Our brothers and sisters not even planted. They don't even got perishables and buckets. You know, say the food and beans and everything for the day of famine. And that's going to happen. You don't have it. Because y'all don't care. Our people act like, our people are very proud. They act like they just don't stink. But it does, man, of pride. No humility, no integrity. None of that. Not caring about each other. Not taking care of one of each other. And that's one of the ways to destroy a nation and stop their lack of feeding one another. This is how you do it. Ezra 6:21. And the children of Israel, which are the black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, Panamanians, Guatemalans, El Salvadorians, Panamanians, Cubans, North American Indians, Seminole Indians, Argentinians, and Chileans, Colombian, and the people from Uruguay. Mexican, hey, our people. The 12 tribes of Israel. Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Reuben, Simeon, Issachar, Gad, Zebulun, Manasseh, Ephraim, Asher, Naphtali, the 12 tribes of Israel. Not one tribe. That is insane, man. Y'all gotta read. People over here talking about they Jews. Man, what? Where's the rest of them? This stuff is insane, man. We gotta read. And that's how you hide something from a black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. You put it in a book. Because we know niggas don't read. You put it in a book. Ezra 6:21, and the children of Israel, which will come again out of captivity, meaning, hey, in America, that 400 years in America is not our only captivity. It's not our only one. And all such as had separated themselves unto them from the filthiness of the heathen of the land, to seek the Most High power of Israel, did eat. And the ones that are seeking the Most High that are coming out of this captivity, we are going to eat. We are going to eat. You come back to the Most High, you're going to eat. This famine is going to hit. This famine is going to hit like no other. And you hear it today. There will be a famine in this land. There's only 3 days worth of food in these stores. Only 3 days worth of food. People are going to be robbing and pillaging in your house. If you think you hard and you think can't no man do nothing to you, in that day of destruction, you're going to be fearing. The Most High said he's seen men with their hands on their loins and their face white. I mean, they're going to be scared as hell. No toughest dude ain't going to be able to take none of this. You think he tough now? Watch. Watch in that day. You think you tough now? Watch when all this stuff start happening, famine, and ain't no food, and they gonna come in your house and take it. Watch. I don't want that to happen to me. I'm going to stay serving the Most High because I feel that's the only way to escape everything that's going to happen.